This is Tom and Paula Graves from Light of Christ Radio with a story from the Gospel of Mark.
You're welcome to watch this video simply for the story, or you can use it as the basis of a small group study.
Instructions for the small group study can be found below this video in the Show More section.
Today we continue our series in Mark with the story of Jesus submitting to God's will from Mark 14.
Well, Paula, to set the context of our story, it takes place the night before Jesus is crucified.
Jesus had just celebrated the Passover meal with his disciples, where he did two things. First, he announced that one of them would betray him, and then Jesus used tradition to point to himself as the new covenant.
After the meal was done, Jesus knew there was suffering ahead and took time to prepare himself.
And this brings us to a story from the Word of God.
Then they sang a hymn and went out to the Mount of Olives. On the way, Jesus told them, "All of you will desert me, for the scriptures say, God will strike the shepherd, and the sheep will be scattered. But after I am raised from the dead, I will go ahead of you to Galilee and meet you there."
Peter said to him, "Even if everyone else deserts you, I never will."
Jesus replied, "I tell you the truth, Peter. This very night, before the rooster crows twice, you will deny me 3 times that you even know me."
"No," Peter declared emphatically, "even if I have to die with you, I will never deny you." And all the others vowed the same.
They went to the olive grove called Gethsemane, and Jesus said, "Sit here while I go and pray." He took Peter, James, and John with him, and he became deeply troubled and distressed. He told them, "My soul is crushed with grief to the point of death. Stay here and keep watch with me."
He went on a little farther and fell to the ground. He prayed that, if it were possible, the awful hour awaiting him might pass him by.
"Abba, Father," he cried out, "everything is possible for you. Please take this cup of suffering away from me, yet I want your will to be done, not mine."
Then he returned and found the disciples asleep. He said to Peter,
"Simon, are you asleep? Couldn't you keep watch with me even 1 hour? Keep watch and pray, so you will not give in to temptation, for the spirit is willing, but the body is weak."
Then Jesus left them again and prayed the same prayer as before. When he returned to them again, he found them sleeping, for they couldn't keep their eyes open, and they didn't know what to say. When he returned to them a third time, he said,
"Go ahead and sleep, have your rest. But no, the time has come. The Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Up, let's be going. Look, my betrayer is here."
Which is a story from the Word of God.
If you're using this video for a small group application, after you've watched this video, try retelling the story from what you heard.
Then read the text. Discussion questions are below in the Show More section.
May this story help you on your journey of life.
Be blessed.